Alright guys, welcome back to another episode here on Derail Valley. It is going on 7 a.m. I believe. Should be 7 a.m. And we are currently up at the oil mine east. Or I'm sorry, iron mine east. And we're going to take a run all the way down to the steel mill here. Already picked it up from the table. We did have some issues, so we did get a couple more licenses than that. So we now have train length 1 and 2 along with concurrent orders, and we did get our DH4s. I did some shunting around, just trying to get these jobs to populate. First time I went through this game, there was jobs everywhere. Now all of a sudden there's like very limited jobs this time through. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the update or not, but who knows. But we are going to take this job. I do have the DH4 already hooked up. We are going to the steel mill on B3I. So we'll get down here, get in the train, and get going, get our route set. So stay tuned. That off. Get this fired up and warmed up. Get our brake cut in. We want to make sure our remote is hooked to this. It is. Oh. Let our air pressure build up a little bit here while we set our route. So we're going to come out of here. We are going to, if we're going to come out, we're going to stay right. Stay right. This way, right? Go this way, up and around, that doesn't matter. Come down right here, we're gonna keep left. On down, keep right, and then into the steel mill. Now in the steel mill, we are going to B3I. So if we are coming into the steel mill, we're coming in from the north. We'll want to keep right into B, and then we want to go left here, left, and then right, left, right, into B3I, which is where we will drop this. So everything is set. Our air is good. Everything is set. The only thing we got to do is put our lights, which we can have set for daytime. Cab light. Wipers and sanders. Right, get in our seating position here. And let's get going. Forget how much this weighs. I think that this is a bit of a... yeah, it's like 2 tons over what one can handle, so as long as we keep our momentum, we'll be alright. We take care of our momentum and our temperature, will be fine. It's a good paying job though, 38,000 for that, plus if we get the time bonus we'll be super green. I do know that this is an uphill going up here. We'll try to give her what she's got. That was weird. Keep forgetting that stupid step down. Alright. Back on the rails again. Can't wait to get back on the rail again. Yeah, that's absolute beautiful picture. Really wish it would let me move the camera. There we go. I just took a screenshot in a tree. The more trees coming. Oh. Alright. First right juncture. In that step. Let it coast. Oh, that hotkey ain't set right. It'll just be easier just to use the damn air brakes. .60-mile-an-hour bend. See, now that bend was 60, and then it goes right into a 70, and then the wheels are still scraping like really bad. Some things about this game I just do not understand. But for the most part, this is a downhill. This is a 60 turn. We're doing 55, and watch, it'll still scrape. Hey, still scrape. It's okay, it happens. It's not our loco, right? Alright, now coming on a 50, which we're almost down to 50, and still a downhill, so we're alright. Gotta monitor those wheel grindings. There's 45. We can release the brakes and let it coast. It is a beautiful day in Derail Valley. I do apologize. I am still having computer issues. Ever since I denied going to Windows 11, Microsoft has been deciding to screw up my computer with a nice blue screen. So, yay Microsoft. Oops, wrong button. I didn't want to crouch. Alright, so we're going to be coming up on our nice big loop around here for our first pass. That should all be, for the most part, downhill. As you can see, we're picking up speed at a rapid pace, but we will slow her back down. Because I believe it's a 50 bend. Use a little bit of the dynamic brake. See, then it goes to 50 or 60, but you see the arrow going down, so it's still dropping. A little bit more dynamic. I really like the dynamic brakes on the DE6s. DH4's dynamics alright, but it's not the greatest. Now we're dropping down to 40. There's 40. Have the roundabout coming up now. As you guys seen, it did say that it was a 60 bend, but fully loaded coming down, I would recommend going slower. I usually try to keep it around 40 coming around this bend. Between 40 and 50. You can see even at 45 there's wheel scrape right there. If we were doing that at 60, 70, that's a derail, I guarantee it. $50. Put the notch brake on. Keep her steady. I did actually have a video of us purchasing the license and everything for the DH4, and I was going to do a shunting video, but like I said, Microsoft decided to bless me with the good old blue screen of death because I denied going to Windows 11, so that footage got 86'd. That tree that's magically just going through, but hey, you see it moving there? And dush. This 40, we got the brakes on a little bit. That's all right. Is not bad. Through the juncture, around the bend. To Grandmama's house we go. Gotta remember the rear of that train is still coming through that bend there, so you want to keep it below 40. We got another bend, another two bends coming up here, and then we'll be able to open it up after we pass the Oil Mine North. It'll be an uphill into the steel mill. Misjudged that one a little bit. But see, it's all been negative the whole way down, and now all of a sudden we just like dead slowed down right there. Like a little, almost like a little dip there that it doesn't actually register or say. lot of this game is based on feel and sound. Listen to your train as it's going through its paces. Keep between 40 and 45 here. Should be making a left. Lower down a little bit. 30. There's 30. Nice. Let it coast. Now we're making that left bend to go down towards Oilwell North. Then we'll have 2 rights. And then a straight into steel mill. See the back of the train. We are through that gap. Give it a little power. I don't remember exactly what these turns were. Bit of a foggy day here in Derail Valley. Be coming around that mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to lay on that button. And a little bit of a misty day. Pressure kicked on. And we are currently set to go into B3I, which is where we need to go at steel mill. So it'll be a straight pull in, stop, put the brakes on, and turn it in and get paid. I'm ready to start getting our museum pieces. Gotta find them around the map and go get them fixed up. After this bend here, we should have 2 rights. And a nice straight shot that we can hammer down a little bit. I believe one of these is a 40 right up here. Oh, nope, I was wrong. It's 70. Way off. Thought it was a 40 juncture. My bad. I need to get my hand off that key. Because technically, like right now, our goal, we should actually have 2 DH4s back to back. That way we have one going in each direction. We'll check when we get to steel mill if we have another one. What is this one? This one says 100. That's a lie. Oh, I see raindrops. I think I do. 60. Let's give it a little more juice. We're only at 40. Especially if it starts raining, we'll especially need to make sure we keep our momentum in check. And now we're to that point we can open her up a little bit. This is a nice, pretty big straightaway here. Let her eat. Keeping an eye on the temperature there. Drop it down a notch. Alright, next time we cross over the water, we'll be right there at the steel mill. Pushing 60 now. Gonna turn the lights on. It does look like it's gonna rain, so this is where I seen raindrops. Coming into the steel mill this way, you just want to have a little bit of oomph to get in there because it does go up in and into the steel mill. And then coming out of steel mill is also an upgrade, so but we are making progress. And I feel bad I lost that other footage though, because that led into us finding and using our first DH4, but the wonderful world of computers we lead. I do believe that I went ahead and I believe I purchased multiple units too. In the last recording I was trying to make so that we could hook the two DH4s together. I just haven't found the second DH4 to put with it yet. And then I seen this job going down to steel mill, so I was like, okay. But I just did some shunting jobs up there at Iron Mine East, which is where we dropped off. I was gonna record some shunting jobs and us just getting the money to purchase the license. All that was. Okay, we're at 75. We're set up good to get into the steel mill here. We want to go maybe 2 lefts and then a right for B3I. Looks like we might just beat the rain. Yep. B60, but it's a 2.3 uphill. So there's 60. Now, when you're coming into steel mill, as long as you have this one set right, you should be pretty well set. If you set this one, you're going over to their storage tracks. That's a mess over there to get in and out of. All right. We have arrived. Leave that off now. B3I. And then we can hop out right here. Make sure she's all in. Might have overshot that a little bit. That's all right. Put the brake on. Connect that. Hop in here. Cut that off. Save on your fuel. And just like that, it should be $50 grand in the bank. Yep, 58 grand. Perfect. Puts our wallet back into the 100,000 category, which we do have jobs to search through here. However, well, for here, I don't want to see. I didn't think so. I don't think I've ever actually seen a DH4 over here. I've always seen the DE6 and that. There's a car turned on its side. Like I said too, we got to find them museum pieces, and I'll have to start like writing them down where they're at, so that we can start to collect those once we get our museum license. This is a spawn location, I do believe. I don't think there's nothing there. You can always cheat too with your fly cam and look around. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Steel Mills is right in here, is on location for museum piece. Usually there's a pile of like rusted vehicles or something if it's not there. But yeah, so no extra DH4 for us for this time around, which that's fine. This means we'll have to probably have to head down towards the harbor to get a second DH4 if we want to run two of them. No biggie. All right. Here's jobs. I might try to do another shunting video. I don't know. It was a bit of a pain. That's a good paying one. Logistics hall. Those are empty. Going back up where we just came from. Pretty decent number too. Some of the shunting jobs are really, really good to do. That's going down to the harbor. Well, actually, all of these are going down to the harbor. It would E8 and E9. But that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. That would require us to get another DH4. Oh, actually, both of them. We would have to have. We would need DE6s for that. It's not too bad going down there. Much rather have one of these, but I don't know. If I can't find another DH4 right here, then there's really no point in that. But that is for our next video. Got shunting, fragile, train length 1, 2, concurrent orders, DH4, multiple unit. The museum is the other one that we need so that we can start collecting our museum pieces, but then you have to have the license for each one, which is fine. Logistics hall, manual service, DE6, that's a big one. And then, of course, all the hazmats in the military. You make massive money with the military, which we'll get into eventually here. But for now, we're just we're in that realm of just making money. Just trying to fill the wallet up a little bit so we can buy some more licenses and then we can actually have some serious fun. But that is going to do it for this episode of Derail Valley. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button for me. And if you haven't done so and you want to, hit that subscribe button. Get notified whenever we go whenever we post videos or we go live. Also, make sure you check out the merch store. My wife and I just got some of our merch to show off, so we will be doing that here very, very soon. So for now, guys, have a great one. We'll see you in the next episode on Derail Valley.